Have you ever seen this picture before? That fool is pouring acid in the pool. He was mad because black people were in the whites only pool. Let's learn some history. So here's the backstory. This was June 18th, 1964. Remember that date, okay? So a group of black and white protesters jumped into the pool at the Monson Motor Lodge in St. Augustine, Florida to protest the white only pool policy. But you have to know, St. Augustine, they wasn't no joke. In fact, Dr. King called it the most lawless city that he had ever seen. People who were protesting segregation were getting beat up, firebombed, and just flat out terrorized by the KKK. So when these people got in that pool that day to protest, they knew it was gonna be on. So the two white gentlemen in the group each booked a room, and then they invited their black friends to come and join them in the pool. Beautiful that you believe in something so strongly. You knew these people was gonna be crazy. So when the hotel owner saw this, he completely lost his mind. He started pouring the pool cleaning acid into the water to make them get out. Of course, they still was like, no, it's a whole lot of water. You got a little bit of acid. We ain't getting out. So the police show up. It's the whole scene now. The police officer hopping into the pool, got his baton, swinging his baton around. They all get arrested and they all go to jail. But here's what's really, truly amazing. This act of defiance by those 7 people and these images, these pictures, this was the last straw. That was it. The very next day, June 19th, the Civil Rights Act was finally passed in the United States Senate. 2 weeks later, President Lyndon Johnson signed it into law on July 2nd, ending segregation. I'm especially inspired by the 2 young women in the group. So that's Mimi Jones. She was only 17 at the time. She was actually screaming in this picture because she could feel the fumes in her nose and in her eyes. She had been protesting and organizing since she was 15 years old. She even taught illiterate black folks how to read so that they could vote. This is Brenda Darden. She's 21 years old in this picture. For as long as she could remember as a little girl, she just refused to accept the oppression. One time as a teenager, she just got up and walked out of an interview when they told her they could only hire her to be a dishwasher when she applied to be a waitress. She got expelled from college for marching and protesting. And even in jail, she refused to be bailed out and wouldn't eat any food for 2 weeks. We owe them a huge debt of gratitude. In her own words.
So we didn't go march and go to jail and do all this stuff just to see you all fail on us and don't do what you can do to save what we have fought so hard to get, because it's been a hard thing, and don't fail us.